This is the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. I've had this car for nearly 2 months now and found some pretty cool features that I didn't realize it had before I got the car. We're gonna do the top 10 features, from 10 being the least cool to 1 being the reason I don't want any other car. At number 10, we have Bluetooth keyless entry. What this means is you can use your iPhone as a car key. So I'm totally hands-free. My phone is just in my pocket, but I don't have to do anything. The car just unlocks, and it actually unlocks all the doors. So if you have passengers, they don't have to wait for you to like unlock anything. They can just get in also. Next at number 9 is custom driver profiles. So on the screen inside of the car, you'll see the top right corner of the car has a driver profile setting. Anytime someone drives a Tesla, you can actually set up a driver profile. Basically, you have your driver profile up here. If I select a different one, everything just starts moving. So it even will change your autopilot settings. So if you like having 6 cars in front of you, it'll save that. But if, you know, like your friend that drives the car, you probably don't let your friend drive the car. You know, if it's a family car or something, basically it'll save the autopilot setting. The next feature is the hidden air vents. So when you look at the car, you don't really notice the air vents. They're actually just right under here. And the way that you change them, I think, is really cool. It's all touchscreen, so you can see where you're moving it. And it just looks super futuristic. Like, it looks like a car of the future, right? You can put it on dog mode. If you have to leave your dog in the car for a bit, it'll, you know, leave everything on. You can also control the climate of your car from your phone, which has been really a lifesaver because it's been so hot outside. So right now we can see inside my car, it's 96 degrees. If I was about to go drive somewhere, I just click this turn on button and it starts cooling down my car, and then I can go in there 5 minutes later and it'll be perfect temperature. This next feature, you might be able to guess what it is. It is the glass roof. I think the glass roof just looks so cool. I'm not sure what the function of it is. Here's a look from the outside. It appears to be just 1 or 2 massive pieces of glass. They're tinted really well, so it never really feels like the sun is beating down on you or anything, but it has this airy, bright, luxurious feel when you're inside the car. Maybe it makes the car more aerodynamic. Maybe it's just there to look cool, but I think everyone can agree this is incredible. Like, when I look into the frame of this camera, this doesn't even look real. It's so cool. Since you can actually put the back seats down like that, pretty easy, you could definitely do some great stargazing in this car. Okay, the next cool feature of this car is actually all the hidden Easter eggs in the car. So if you click on the T of the Tesla and you scroll up, you get all these random little things. There's just a bunch of different games. They're continuously releasing new software updates, and in the last one, I got 2 new games. So I can now play chess in the car, and I can play Beach Buggy Racer. This is a cool one. It's pretty much like Mario Kart, but you actually play with the steering wheel. So this is Beach Buggy Racer. Right now you can only play it when you're parked, so it's actually awesome if you're supercharging and just want to chill in your car. I see people playing this all the time at superchargers, but as you can see, you actually control it with the steering wheel and the brake, and it really does move the tires, which is pretty crazy that they're able to do that with just a software update. So they also have a 2-player mode, so you can play this against a friend. Obviously they can't use the steering wheel or brakes, but you can just do like touchscreen. There's a lot more Easter eggs that I'm talking about, but another one of my favorites is the campfire. I just think this is a fun one and people always get a kick out of it. It actually is blowing out hot air. Like, it's no joke. It's basically a fire. So a lot of people know about this one from going into a Tesla store, but if you don't know, the car actually has a front trunk called the frunk. It's not huge, but it really does come in handy to have that extra space. I'll usually just keep car accessories or my car charger in here, but it really came in handy when I took the car on a road trip. The car was so full, so we needed the frunk. So the next one isn't exactly a feature of the car, but it is a feature of having the car, and that is the various free charging points. So like I've said before, supercharging isn't free. You do get your first 1,000 miles free if you use a referral code though, so shameless plug, feel free to use mine if you're thinking of getting a Tesla. But there actually are a lot of free charging stations just around LA and other cities. Here's a map that shows all the free charging points in Los Angeles. There's gotta be over 50. I find they're in pretty convenient areas areas. Every single Whole Foods in LA has free charging. Even just random parking garages will have free charging. It's just a cool perk if you're going to that place anyway. I'll sometimes just stumble upon a free charging point and I get to charge my car for free. Another perk when there is free EV charging like this, it's always like the best spot in the parking garage, like right near the front. Sometimes they're taken, but a lot of times they're not. Like only 1% of people have EVs, so I find that they're open a lot of the time. Even in LA, it's crazy. The next feature I've found to actually be pretty handy is that the seats actually fold down. So I can just pretty easily put these down, and it's a lot of space back there. I could lay down. I could for sure sleep in this car if I needed to. It's probably the size of a twin bed back here. It's also just useful for, you know, like hauling bigger things around. I wanted to test out if I could actually sleep in my car. This company sent me a bed for the back of my car. So I set it up and tested it out, and it's pretty comfortable. I'm definitely gonna take it on a little car camping trip soon. I'll link this product down below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, not bad. Oh man, it is hot outside, but I set it up. I'm in my Tesla dreamcased bed. Hey. So this is my roommate, Lauren. She hopped into the Tesla to test that 2 people can fit in here.
I'm cozy.
It's definitely like smaller than, I would say a little bigger than a twin bed, but not quite a full bed.
No, definitely.
So
this is great.
I'm about to go camping.
Oh my god, our neighbors are, what do you think they think right now?
So I'm definitely gonna take the car camping soon and see how it is. Video on that will be coming up soon. All right, the second best feature of the car in my opinion is Sentry Mode. Sentry Mode was a software update that allows you to actually record from the 8 cameras surrounding the Tesla Model 3. So here's some footage that I've captured from mine. It kind of looks like this guy hit my car. You can capture both while you're driving or while you're away from the car and it senses someone come near it. If you look on YouTube, you can see this feature has caught people keying their car, door dings, car accidents, other random crimes. My parents actually don't even have a Tesla, but a Tesla that they parked near caught someone breaking into their car. You can turn it on and off either in the car or on the iPhone app. Okay, so I just parked in kind of a weird part of LA, honestly. It could be a little sketch, but just as nice to know, like, if someone, you know, hit your car while you were gone and then just drove away, you would have evidence of that. All you really have to do to enable it is buy a $15 flash drive and put it in your car. It's super simple because the car already has cameras surrounding it, so you don't have to install cameras or anything like that. So this is a 256 gigabyte flash drive. That's huge. Do you see how little this is? This thing is tiny. It was like $15, which really has got me confused why it costs so much for your iPhone to have that much storage, but I can buy that much storage for like $15. Apple, you got some explaining to do. All right, so this little camera popped up. That means that it's working, it's recording. Cool, that means I just saved whatever we just recorded. There is one drawback of this feature, however. It does drain the battery a little bit. I've found that if I have Sentry Mode on, I'll lose 2 miles per hour. So if I park somewhere sketchy for a couple hours, I don't really mind losing like 4 miles of range. But if I'm gonna park it overnight, that is a significant amount that you would lose. And the best feature, I feel like you could probably guess it by now by the fact that I haven't said it, and it's just so obviously the best feature in my opinion, is Autopilot. I just love that my car can pretty much drive me on the freeway. Autopilot is really amazing. I know that people are scared of it and kind of nervous about it, and everyone's general reaction is, doesn't that kind of stress you out more? Like, I would be afraid of it, I would never use it. But trust me when I say this, you get used to it very quickly. It's not stressful to use, it actually just is the opposite. It takes the stress away from driving. I mean, really, if Jeffree Star trusts his Tesla enough to do his makeup on autopilot, you know this is some insane technology. And I totally get it if you've never experienced autopilot. It's a scary idea. I was like that too. Basically, everyone is. But after you try it, you really do realize how incredible this technology is and how it's continually getting better. It's really only meant for the freeway right now, but the car keeps getting better and better with software updates. So if you get the full self-driving option, soon it will be available everywhere. In fact, there are videos of a Tesla fully self-driving itself on different roads. So those are my favorite features of the Tesla Model 3 so far. Who knows what they'll add in the future to make the car even better. Comment down below your favorite feature from this video, and be sure to like this video if you guys enjoy my Tesla related videos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!